In chapter 9, lesson number 2, area of triangle. In this lesson, we are going to know how to find the area of a triangle. In the last lesson, we've learned how to find the area of a parallelogram, and it was base times height. This time, we are going to introduce the area of a triangle. Many of you, mashallah, they know how to find area of triangle, but let's remember together. This is the triangle, as you can see. It has a base and it has a height, and also the base and height must be perpendicular. Base and height must be perpendicular means they make an angle of measure 90. So if you have the length of the base and the length of the height, simply you apply this rule, which is area equals half times base times height, half base times height, or you can say half BH, or simply you multiply first, then you divide by 2. Base times height, divide by 2. Area equals base BH over 2 means you multiply base times height, then you divide by 2. So you use this rule or you use this one, both are okay. Now, this is a new word. You need to know what this means. Congruent. Congruent figures are figures that are the same shape and size. Same shape and size. We call them congruent. Means identical. Means exactly the same. A parallelogram can be formed by two congruent triangles. Means if you have this parallelogram and you join the diagonal, this one we call it diagonal. When you join two vertices, when you join 2 points, we call it diagonal. This diagonal divides the parallelogram into two identical, two congruent triangles. The blue one and the white one, they are exactly the same. That's why when you find area of when you find the area of a triangle, it is half base times height means it is half the area of the parallelogram. Anyways, if you remember the rule, no need to make a big deal about it. To just count the base and count the height. Here the base, how many units? Count units. Don't count points. Count units. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 for the base, and the height is 1, 2, 3, 4. So you have here half base times the height. So half times 6 times 4. It really doesn't matter which one to multiply first. Someone will say, okay, I multiply half times 6 first. Okay, half times 6 is 3. Then you multiply by 4, it will give you 12. Someone will say, okay, I will evaluate 6 times 4 first. Okay, 6 times 4, 24. Half of 24 is also 12. Someone will say, okay, I will evaluate half times 4 times 6. What is half of 4 is 2. Then 2 multiplied by 6 also will give you 12. So it really doesn't matter which two numbers you multiply first, since you are doing accurate multiplication, it will lead you to the same answer as you can see. So you multiply the base times the height, then you multiply it by half. You multiply half times the base, then multiply by the height. You multiply half times the height, then multiply by the base. All will lead you to the same answer. Like this example, we have here the base is 12.1 meter and the height is 6.4 meter. And to find the area of a triangle, so area equals half BH, half base times height. So half times 12.1 times 6.4. If you multiply those first, it will be 77.44 times a half. It will give you 38.70 square units, square meter in this case. Now let's try these out together. Problem A, we need to find the area of this triangle. So let's count the base, how many units in the base. This is 1 unit, 2 units, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's count the height. This is 1, 2, 3. Yes. So for problem A, area equals half base by height, so half multiplied by 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, multiplied by the height, which is 1, 2, 3. So we can say this is half multiplied by 6 by 3, 18, and half of 18 is like 18 divided by 2, half of 18 is 9, of course. No unit here is mentioned, so you say 9 unit squared. Now let's solve problem B. You have here the base is 9 and the height is 7. So also a half base times the height, half 9 times 7. So half multiplied by 9 times 7 is 63. What is half of 63? It's like 63 divided by 2. If you don't know, of course, many students can find it mentally. So it's 31.5 and so, but if you don't know to find it mentally, you can do it this way. 6 divided by 2 is 3, 3 by 2 is 6 minus, will give you 0, drop the 3 divided by 2 is 1, 1 by 2 is 2, minus, will give you 1, no further number to drop, so you put decimal point and 0, decimal point lifted up, the 0 drop it down, so 10 divided by 2 is 5, 5 by 2 is 10, minus 0, that's it. So really it is 31.5 feet square, feet square. See how easy everybody? We should give thanks to Allah that the lesson is very easy. Now, this is very important, find missing dimensions. We can use the formula for the area of a triangle to find missing dimension. Like if we have missing base or missing height, what should we do? Find the missing dimensions of the triangle. So we know that the area equals base times height divided by 2. We are using the second formula now. It's better in finding missing base or missing height. So the area here is given as 24. So in a place of A, you substitute, means you write 24 equals B is B because we don't know what is B. Dot means times H is 6 over 2. Now how can we find this B? This is multiplication division equation, means it has two steps. This is multiplication division equation because it has multiplied by 6 and divided by 2. So division, 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 we will get rid of division by multiplication. So multiply by 2 for both sides, so give you 48. And you divide by 6, and this will give you 8 direct. Now, there is another method for this one. If you have here like 24 equals b times 6 over 2, we can divide this 6 by 2 to be 3. So 24 equals base multiplied by 3. Now we can divide by 3, divide by 3. So 24 divided by 3 is 8. So also the base is equal to 8. Now let's try to find out what are those. And let me make it for you very simple. You want to find the base? Very easy. Just use this rule. This rule is not mentioned in the book, Shabab. Pay attention, everybody. You should write it down in your book. You want to find the base. So it's 2 times area divided by the height. You want to find the height. It is 2 times area divided by the base. This will make it very easy for you. So here we want to find what is the base. So you can say base equal to A means 2 times area, then divide by the height. So this will be 2 times 40 divided by the height means divided by 8. So from left to right, multiplication goes first. 2 times 40 is 80. And 80 divided by 8, this will give you 10. Of course, this was meter, so this is 10 meter as well. Now here in problem D, we need to find the height. It's easy. So as I said, you need to find the height. So height equals 2 times area divided base. So 2 times, the area is given as 72, divided by the base, which is 12. 2 times 72, 144. 144 divided by 12 will give you the same as 12. Yeah, so this is 12 yard. So I think to use these rules is better than uh, the idea of solving equations. If you like solving equations, do it. Do it solving equations as the book is doing. If you like to use these rules, it's up to you. It is your choice. Now in the guided tracks, find the area of each triangle. So let's count the base, how many units? 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's count the height. 1, 2, 3. So apply the rule, area equals half base, which is 4 units, times the height, which is 3 units. So this is half multiplied by 4 by 3 is 12, and half of 12 is 6. 6 what? Unit squared. Now here, the base is already given and the height is given 12 and 8. So the same, we are going to apply the rule area equals half base times height, half base times height, which is 12 multiplied by 8. What is half of 12? Is 6. So 6 multiplied by 8, this will give you 48. Of course, feet squared. Here in this problem, also this is the base, as you can see. We said that the base and height must be perpendicular to each other. This is the base and this is the height. So we can say that area equals half times base times height, half times 15.6 multiplied by the height 11.25, and this would be half multiplied by, we need to know now what is 15.6 multiplied by 11.25. This will give you 175.5. Now multiplying by half like divided by 2, so this will give you 87.75, of course, meter squared. Now in problem number 4, Hisham design uniquely shaped ceramic floor tiles. What is the base? We need the base. So base equals 2 times area divided by height. So 2 times 21 divided by 6. This is 42 divided by 6. It gives you 7 inch. The last problem, you have here the base and you have the height. So to find the area equals half base, which is 10 times the height, which is 9. So 5 times 9 equals 45 centimeters squared. That's it for our lesson for today. If you have a question, you can write it down in comments.